I don't usually do movie reviews, but I'll just give my opinion on it. I saw it on Tubi, so I decided to watch it. Throughout the movie, it was a lot of violence, guns, money, drugs, that type of thing. Had a little love story in there, cool. So, but it was pretty good writing. I assumed that because it was guns blazing, that it was just gonna be like most movies like that. But when you get to the end or you get through the movie, you start realizing it's over a woman. Which makes sense because in any hood I've ever been in, right? Been New Jersey, New York, Philly, Baltimore, D.C., Virginia, North Carolina, Georgia, Texas. I've been overseas. I've been to a lot of different places that had some ghettos. And let me tell you, when people crash out, I don't care if they drug dealers or whatever. When they crash out, it's usually over a chick. They don't really crash out over money like that. You can always get more money. You may shoot somebody, but it was just too personal. And men will crash out over their mama, their sister, their girlfriend, their wife, their baby mama, their daughter, their grandmama. They gonna crash out over a woman. And in this movie, that's what I'm not. If you've never seen it before, you go check it out. Check it out. I'm not gonna tell you what woman it is and how things are flowing and whatever how that go. I'm just saying I was very pleased to see that the crash out was kind of how the crash out really was in real life. Because it was the lessons I always try to teach my young people is you don't know, especially young guys, you don't know what that man had to do to be with that girl. You don't know what she put him through, which is why a man will crash out over a woman, and vice versa. I tell my ladies, yo, you don't know what that man put that woman through. She might hurt you over him, because people always say, oh man, you gotta have emotional intelligence, you gotta have this, that, there. Okay, everybody don't got that, especially all the time, effort. For example, I know this woman, she in prison now, but she crashed out on her husband and his new lover because when she was married to him, the first couple of years, 2 or 3 years, I think it was before they had their baby, he was wilding out, straight up DV all the time. So eventually, he decided to go do some counseling, get some help, be a better man. And for the next 5 or 6 years, maybe 7 years, he was a best husband. Never took nothing out on her. Went to the gym, started boxing, did everything to keep the house safe. Took care of her. They got kids now. Then he decides to leave her for another chick. And you think she was gonna let him go and be a good dude for somebody else after what she had to endure and put? Well, she didn't have to endure, but she did endure it. And what she went through, and even was there with him when he became a better man, and now he's gonna be a better man for another chick. No, sorry. Now I don't agree with it, her crashing out like that, but that's what happens. So I say, don't play with people's heart, you know. And that's another thing about this movie. The man who was crashing out, his heart was involved. So do not play with people's heart. That is a lesson for today.